Good morning, class. This is the next chapter that we're going to start in geography, lifeline of national economy. Lifeline that simply means that help in our nation's growth and their development. So once we know that all the materials that we receive from different part of the world is always transported. So, how it is transported? We're going to learn this in this chapter. Okay, so goods and services do not move from supply locals to demand locals on their own. We know this. The factory's product is received by us is through transport, and before transport, you have traders. Okay, those who make the product come to the consumers. Movement of these goods and services can be over three important domains of our earth, that is land, water and air. So these goods and services can move from one place to another, okay, with the three natural domain of the earth, that is land, water or air transport. We're going to learn one by one in this chapter in detail. Now, uh, if we look it into the past, we will see that trade and transport. We will see that trade and transport is developed with the help of the science and technology, and these trade and transport in further is helped in the large areas to be developed. Transport only develop when we have a good communication and good system of communication. Okay, transport only develop when you have a good communication in the help. In India is, as compared to the rest of the world, we are well connected, as we have a diversity in language, in social and cultural plurality. That simply means we have a different varieties of society plus cultures. So we have railways, airways, waterways, and newspapers, radio, television, cinema, and internet, a means of communications. International levels have added to the virtually this economy. It has enriched our life and added subsequently to growing amenities and facilities for the comfort of our life. So these communications now helpful for our communication to rest of the world, and it helps our economy to be flourished as possible way as it can. In this chapter, we will look at in a direct or indirectly discussing the transport and communication, which is the lifeline of our nation's economy. Let us begin with one by one. This is the flowchart will help you to understand this chapter in a sequence. So just go through this particular, okay? Have a mind mapping in your mind. All right, you have a land transport, water transport, and air transport. We will going to learn one by one with the example with the help of India's map. So, first transport is the roadways. Okay, roadways that every individual uses this transport in their daily life. If we see in India, largest road network in the world. Near about, if we look at to the data of 2014 to 15, we will see that 54.7 lakhs kilometer of road is constructed. If we look now, the railways are overtaken by the roadways. It is important to know why it is happening. So the reason is here, why the railways are preceded by रोडवेज. रेलवे की जगह रोडवेज कैसे ले रहे हैं इसके बारे में हम जानेंगे. सो फर्स्ट ऑप्शन इज दैट कंस्ट्रक्शन कॉस्ट इज मच लोअर एज कंपेयर टू द railway lines. Second is that the transfers comparatively dissected and undulating topography. सो अनटुलेटिंग टोपोग्राफी मीन्स ऐसी जगह पे भी हम रोड बना सकते हैं जहाँ के एरिया, जहाँ के रिलीफ फीचर इतने स्टीप स्लोप्स हैं जहाँ पे आप रेलवे ट्रैक्स नहीं बना सकते, वहाँ आसानी से हम रोड कंस्ट्रक्ट कर सकते हैं. इन द थर्ड ऑप्शन